As we do celebrate Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, we do want to look back at generations of hard workers who laid the foundation to help Arizona become the place we know and love.
12 News journalist Stella Sun bringing us the remarkable story of the American dream.
That's right. Today I'm kicking off our coverage highlighting the AAPI community by sharing the story of how Chinese rail workers from the 1800s helped the West become what it is today. I'd like to introduce you to Bob Yen. The city and mountain views outside of Bob Yen's home reminds him of family.
I think about my grandparents and I think about the lives that they had and the hopes that they had for their family.
The hopes and the dream of building a better life is why Yen's paternal grandparents left China.
There were times when they didn't have anything. They had no meat, they had no wood, they had no ribbons, they had nothing. But they had each other.
His grandfather, moving to Arizona more than a century ago.
Arrived in Phoenix, so 1915 he arrived, so this is 20 years later.
Pictured behind the wheel of a pickup, showing stacks of flour he loaded up, for decades working at his brother's grocery store in Glendale, called G.W. Singh.
I had this in my office where I practice law, and whenever I would have a rough day, I would look at this photograph and think, well, my life is nothing.
On Yen's maternal side, his great-grandfather moved to the U.S. even earlier.
150 years ago this year, so in 1874 he arrived. They came here for the opportunities that they thought America offered.
Yen's great-grandfather worked as a laborer on the Southern Pacific Railroad from 1887 to 1893, helping lay the tracks connecting San Francisco to Los Angeles. The AFL-CIO labor union estimates between 10 to 15,000 people working on the Transcontinental Railroad were of Chinese descent. Between 1863 to 1869, they estimate more than 1,000 workers were killed on the job.
Avalanches, landslides, explosions, falling off cliffs. So it was really dangerous work.
The laborers also dealing with prejudice and racism.
That they were animals, that they were filthy, that they were lazy. But the truth was, as the contractors discovered, they were the hardest workers.
In 2014, the U.S. Department of Labor honored the Chinese rail workers, saying they, quote, laid the foundation for economic prosperity.
What they did helped build this country, that they participated in the American story and built America.
As Yen reflects on his family's hopes and dreams of building a better life, do you ever get sick of it?
No, I never get sick of it.
A view Yen looks at every day, he says, and thanks to those before him.
My father's youngest sister who was born here, and she walked into the home, and the first thing she said was, "If only your grandfather could see you now."
Stella Sun, 12 News.